Happy New Year.
Happy 2022.
Who says 2000 anymore?
2000.
2022.
That's 2022. See, but that's you speaking as a millennial.
You're a millennial.
So?
It's been a couple weeks.
That was almost a mischievous laugh. Well done. It was like an evil villain laugh.
Been practicing my Bruno laugh.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Even though he's not really the villain of the story.
No, but it's great because it portrays the misunderstood people in our lives.
Am I the villain? I don't think I'm the villain. Am I? Am I the villain?
No.
That's a TikTok, bro. I'm quoting a TikTok. Get with it, you boomer.
All right, see? I'm saying 2000. Welcome to 2022.
Welcome to 2022. Year of our Lord, 2022.
Anyway, yeah, it has been a long time.
3 weeks, maybe a month. I don't even know. But this is episode 10.
Which is good because it's time to just get you guys caught up on so much. And today might as well be just catching up on what's happened in the last 3 weeks of our lives, because there's a lot that's happened.
What's funny is we started this podcast so you and I had intentional time to catch up, but we've actually been staying in pretty constant contact because of our new sponsor, Volley. Not sponsored.
I was waiting to see how deep you were going to commit to that, because it's good content. I mean, if you've ever used the app Marco Polo, I'm angry with Marco Polo.
It started off well, then they got corporate. Oh no.
Use me and abuse me.
You froze, but you're back.
Well, you froze and now I'm back.
This is such a struggle. One of these days we need to record a podcast in person.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying about Volley. Marco Polo. What happened with Marco Polo?
Marco Polo was trash. Use and abuse. Because
then
they wanted to charge
Marco Polo was wonderful. And now they charge you, how much is it a year? $60?
No, like 140.
You lie.
No, it's like 15, 20 bucks a month.
That's insane.
That's what I'm saying. It's insane. Like it wasn't like, oh, let me think about this for a minute. Is it really worth me spending 10 bucks a month to communicate to my friends? Because the answer is yes. If I could pay 10 bucks a month to be better communication with my friends, I would love to do that.
No way. No, I'll FaceTime you.
No,
I love you, but I'm not spending $10 a month. I got student loans to pay for.
Yeah, valid.
I actually judge people because now when I'm on Marco Polo and I see the little symbol next to their name showing that they pay for the pro version, I'm like, oh, you got money.
Oh, I feel that way when I'm playing chess. I'm playing my chess app and people got the little diamond next to them. I'm like, are you paying 10 bucks a month to play professional chess? Like, stop it with your 866 rating.
Same, like I usually, my go-to app on my phone right now is Solitaire. And after every game, you have to watch an ad. And I'm like so quick to force quit that app just to reopen it so I don't have to watch the dumb ad to play another game. It's silly.
The millennial loops of getting away from the money. Remember that used to be a joke that you say all the time back in the day with Gary and Kevin when the commercial would come on, and I would say, stop taking my money, because the most valuable thing that we have today is
time.
Thank you. So if you're sitting there watching an ad, your attention is paying somebody your
you already
time.
paid that ad. Yep.
So every time the ad shows up, like, stop, turn it off, don't take my money, leave, turn it off, skip, mute it, do something.
So all of that went to, we were talking, Darrin found a new app. How did you find this app?
Let me show you. Let me just, how does anybody find anything?
Social media, TikTok.
No, ew, you millennial. What's after millennial?
Gen Z. It's Z.
Gen Z. So can I say wannabe Z?
No.
Because you're not a Z.
No, because I've got hella work ethic, and most Gen Zers would rather just like stay at home and do nothing.
We're not talking about work ethic. We're talking about how you get information. Because if your information is like, let me search TikTok. Like
I don't search TikTok. It's 9 out of 10 things that I have like discovered that are relevant or just because I'm scrolling TikTok an unhealthy amount.
I got you.
Or Instagram, like you get an Instagram ad and all that.
But us millennials, we Google search everything. It was Google search apps like Marco Polo, and Volley shows up, and I said, "Yes, sir."
That is so random. But Volley is actually super cool. If you, those of you listening or watching at home, if you've never heard of Volley, it's free for now. So we're hoping we got in on the ground floor and we'll be grandfathered in if they ever start to try to charge for it. But Volley is similar to Marco Polo. If Marco Polo married like Discord or Slack, because there's the idea of spaces, like in the Slack world, it's workplaces. In the Discord world, I think it's servers, like you belong to servers. And then within the server, there's like different channels. So like you can have a channel about food, or a channel about dogs, or a channel about books. And then within there, in each of those channels, you can have like topics within that. So if you wanted to talk about like horror, if it was like a channel about movies and you want to talk about comedies within that channel, or horror movies, and then you could go into that and like leave video responses, and you can also direct message with people. So real big fan of the organization of it. And then when Darrin introduced it to me, I mean, really right now we're the only ones that use it. I invited Oscar. I think he sent me like one message on it, but I did create a space for our podcast with the idea of like people interacting with us, and then we can bring those interactions to our podcast. But I don't know if that'll take off. So we'll talk about it today. I'll put the link in the description for Volley and an invitation to come to our space, and you'll see the places where you can record videos to us, Q&As. Come to our space.
And then you ask a question, and I'm like, y'all get your vaccines yet? And you're like,
oh my cat,
Darrin, don't you do that? And then you get on Volley and you send a message, and you're like, hey, stop talking about vaccines, stop talking about whatever it be.
Yeah, and like right now, so I have the Seasons Bro space. I don't know why, there's a would you rather channel, questions for us to answer, random, and then an everyone channel. So it's like whatever you want to go be a part of. Ask us questions. We can make a vaccination talk channel if you really want me to.
No, stop it. It doesn't matter. They don't exist anyway.
I just realized I did not start a timer, so we've already like gone way over.
Way over the time. Stay within the time limit, because your time is valuable. And if you're hanging out with us and you're doing work right now, good job. Be productive. Like somebody like Ashley probably has a headphone in and listening, because why not listen to Darrin and Russell banter? You're doing great today. Keep it up.
Yes. I don't know. I wanted to say do better, because that's like a thing people are saying now, but that was like totally counterintuitive to what you just said. So yes, you're doing
great, but do better.
I mean, that's okay. Like you're doing, everybody could always do better, even if you're doing great.
Do better.
Catching
up on the last 3 weeks, obviously there was Christmas
and New Year's. Yep.
Christmas Eve was a big bash at my house, my in-laws' house. It was the first in-law year without my mother-in-law, and that was really hard for all of us involved. But I know that we did it the same way that she would love to. So I don't want to get too heavy with all that. But it was just a different year.
As a father, what was your, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but what was your favorite gift you received this year?
Gift?
Yeah, not the one you bought yourself. I know what you want to say, but like something that was purchased or made and given to you this Christmas season.
That's all good things. It's probably these two things. So two of my high school friends both made me something that they're unique crafted in. So one of my high school students does a lot of crocheting, and she found crocheting during COVID time and before and loved it. And she's gotten really, really good at it. And so she made a scrump from Lilo and Stitch, like a perfect replica scrump. Like, I know you love Stitch and we've gotten you Stitch stuff in the past, but I wanted to make this for you. And that was awesome.
She crocheted it from scratch.
Yeah, I'll have to show it to you. It looks
that is perfect. So neat. That's really cool, actually.
And then my other high school friend, she's very artsy fartsy and she does art stuff all the time. So she did a Haku water spirit dragon from Spirited Away, and she kind of drew it on this paper with some other like I call it eclectic, but it's not. It's more like just those things mean a lot. When anybody makes anything, it's I like it a lot. It's cool.
Do your high school students actually listen to us?
No.
Have they found the podcast yet?
No.
Okay, good. I mean,
Okay.
we're not good. I don't know. I just, part of me feels a little self-conscious for thinking that high schoolers are watching or listening, which I don't think I said anything that's not worthy of a high schooler's attention, but now it makes me like really be conscientious.
Putting yourself out there on the interwebs, Rusher.
Anybody can see it.
The one, the internet doesn't forget
me.
ever, and two, anyone can access it. So
You're telling me. I mean, our podcast is not explicit, except for that one episode that for some reason I might have accidentally clicked that it's not for children, and then Spotify interpreted that as explicit. It was one with Sam. I think I fixed it, but I don't know if it updated on Spotify or not. Are you going to check?
Two things. There's a friend of mine at the door. Hold, please. I gotta go let him in. It was 3:25. He's 1 minute ago. I gotta go let him in. And then notes on this. And I'll ask you this question. Would you be a fan of Taco Bell monthly subscriptions?
Don't. I saw this and absolutely not. I'm pausing it so I don't have to edit this later.
Why not? But this is what I'm saying. Taco Bell subscription.
Okay, Will sent this in our Instagram chat with me, Will, and Oscar and Sean, and I instantly went, no.
Taco Bell is selling a $10 monthly Taco Bell.
We just talked about how garbage they are. Do you really think that I mean, we love Taco Bell, but their app sucks, and your visits to Taco Bell is hit and miss at best. Are you sure you want to invest in a subscription to may or may not get a taco? Okay, this actually shows that they are struggling as a company. If they need people to commit. Bro, that's so sad. Can you imagine a world where Taco Bell is gone?
Taco Bell is gone.
Like, and then all we have to choose from is Del Taco? F me. The only thing that actually
Lovers Pass starting Thursday, but only if they're members of the restaurant's reward program, have downloaded the app, blah, 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 blah. $10 a month, customers get one taco a day. So which means like, oh, I'm paying $10 a month to get my taco. So then I'm gonna go and get my one taco free and then pay more because one taco is not enough to make me food, like fill me up anyway.
Wait, does that stack up? So like you can wait for 3 days and get 3 tacos?
No way.
You
know that's not going to stack.
That's dumb then. Yeah, because they're just trying to get you to commit to $10 a month to make you at least go once a month to spend an additional $12 on the rest of your meal.
This is them trying to find ways to get more loyalty because they've lost their loyalty. What, bro? You drop the Mexican pizza?
Yeah, as they bring back the Mexican pizza, you'll bring your loyalty back right there.
Like,
not only that, dear Taco Bell, if you're listening, which probably aren't, maybe when we get famous, your app is garbage, hot garbage. And I am not even speaking as a technical person. The fact that I have to log into that app every single time I go to use it, or the fact that like I click on the location that I want to go to and it like is remembering the location on the other side of Vegas where I was last time instead of looking at my current location and determining it from there. Like I can't. And then when I pay, I can't even the number of times I had to click pay. I was afraid that I was going to get charged like 15 times. Because that's the other thing. UI. When you click on something, it should highlight. Everything is grayed out. So you think that like the submit or the change from drive-through to in-store pickup is like grayed out. So like it's not available when really that's just the way they designed their app. It is garbage.
Yep.
Taco Bell, do better. Do better, Taco Bell.
Do better. You're not doing a good job.
You're not doing a good job. The only thing that makes me afraid for Taco Bell's demise if they ever close is the Taco Bell taco seasoning I buy at the grocery store to make my famous tacos. And I don't think I can do it with the McCormick Life.
And I don't think those things will ever go away like that taco seasoning and the type of hot, mild, fire sauce kind of things. I don't think those will go away because
I feel like if their company closes their doors, those things would for sure go away. They're not just going to manufacture for grocery stores.
Maybe.
Thank you for getting me on a Taco Bell soapbox. No, you will not pay $10 a month for Taco Bell.
I will not. No way.
As if you start to do that, I'm going to judge you so hard for not spending $11 a month to come to LVAC with me, you lazy fat boy.
Listen, no way.
That was really what I just said seemed harsher than I meant it to be. I was going to say fat A, but then in the context of the kids watching with your high schooler students, I censored myself, and then it came out worse. Like if somebody calls you a butthead, how much that hurts. Like those old playground disses, like they sting a little harder than like a cuss word. I don't know. What are you looking at?
I was looking up stuff for something. I don't know why that happened, but
Isabella, your boyfriend's here. Okay, back to the update. So you dropped the bomb last time, so it's my turn. I got COVID on Christmas Eve, so I did not get to go to the famous Carrillo party that I was extremely looking forward to. I had to quarantine for the 10 full days because he's like reverse sneezing. My dog is
reverse sneezing.
Yeah, like when a dog makes that like inhale noise through their nose. Mm-hmm. My quarantine notice came 2 or 3 days before the CDC changed their 5-day guidelines. So I quarantined for 10 full days, missed New Year's, was a Grinch and a grump, and sat in my house and watched all the Marvel movies from beginning to end. So
Grimp and a grunch.
Grimp and a grunch. And I moved into an office. I now have an office in my house. So welcome to the new space.
You need to put your lights around your command center.
I do need to put my lights around my command center, but I'm wondering, like, I want to hang things on the wall, or do I want this to be clear and like, should it stay like this? Should it be neutral? Because it would look really weird from a in the room standpoint to have something hanging this low on the wall.
Yeah, but it's not for the room, it's for the video.
And then I'm like committed to staying in this corner all the time.
No, but you can change it. Who cares?
The only thing I want to hang up is my degree. Is that kind of pompous to put if I have my degree ring?
For work calls? Yes. Don't do that.
My coworkers judge me so hard because every certification that I've gotten, I've framed, and it's sitting along the ledge of a window by my desk in the office, just as like it started off as one, and then they made fun of me, and so now I had to like keep up the troll. So now literally if you walk into my office, there are 6 frames on the ledge.
Okay. I think that's okay.
So hard.
You're not displaying that with every call that you're on, kind of thing. No. It's more of like it's just in your space.
Yeah,
that's fine. Well, anyway, congratulations on all your certs, because well done. You're doing good. Just do better.
Oh, you got it. Because I am procrastinated school so hard. I'm so behind. But how's your school going?
School, I have 2 classes. One was it's an operations management class, so it's going to be fun. And a chemistry and society, which will begin soon as well. So,
chemistry in society?
Chemistry and society?
And society. Not like mixing chemicals out in public, but like how you would say you have chemistry with somebody that you're into, like that kind of chemistry?
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's chemistry in society?
You haven't started the class yet, I'm guessing.
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm concerned if you don't know what it's about.
No, my class officially starts next week. So finishing school, guys. We're close.
And you and Sam are now expecting a third, right?
Expecting a third vehicle?
Nah, I just wanted to tease people. That's going to be the soundbite right there, especially since you didn't like hesitate to like correct me. We're going to start a rumor that Sam's pregnant.
Yeah, definitely not pregnant, because that scares me, because my son is awesome, but he's exhausting.
I wasn't sure what you were going to say there. My son is awesome.
Is exhausting.
I love Michael so much. I wish I could share the volleys of her. We have discovered in the last 3 weeks the new Disney movie Encanto. Which, if you have not yet seen Encanto, I fully recommend you go watch it on repeat for the next 2 days, because
you're not even gonna have a choice. Like, if you're gonna go watch Encanto,
you will watch it again. You will watch it over and over again. Or you'll just fast forward to the songs you want to listen to.
It's this loop. So remember, it's like, okay, Moana came out, and the music of Moana, and you were like, oh,
okay.
Like, all right, vibing. And then Coco comes out, and Coco, I'm like, oh yeah,
I liked Coco, but I don't think I go back and listen to the music of Coco.
Oh, dude, I got Coco.
Oh, wait, no, I do.
We love Coco.
The shoes on my head.
Yes. Yeah, Coco Loco and the Llorona.
Poco Loco.
So good. and you smash those two together, and boom, you end up in what, Colombia? So the Colombian kind of picture.
Yeah.
You're in Colombia and Encanto and Mirabel and all the characters.
Mirabel.
It's just good. And
Abuela. The TikTok killed me. Oh, I don't want to ruin anything, people that haven't seen it, but there was a TikTok somebody made that it was hilarious, and then people in the I had to go to the comment section, which I don't do often, but they were throwing so much hate for Abuela. I was dying at that TikTok. Oh my gosh. I'll give you guys till next week, and then I will share the TikTok, because if we talk about it this week and you still haven't seen it by next week, that's on you.
Encanto, homework. If you're like, really, another Disney movie with another Disney little
princess, it's so good.
I say, you know what? You're right. Another Disney one, another Disney Plus. I get it. Go watch it.
I probably put off watching Coco for probably a year after it came out. Like, you guys were singing it, talking about it, and because Coco was a release to Disney Plus too. It wasn't a Frozen where it went to theaters first, which we're gonna probably start seeing that more and more with COVID times. Things won't go to the theaters. But I think the only reason I watched Encanto as quickly as I did was because I was quarantined, and it was like, what else am I going to do? But I am so glad I did. It is fantastic. Lin-Manuel Miranda is a writer on the songs. They're just earworms. They are earworms. Like, there are so many songs that you're just like, okay.
Dude, it's like it's Hamilton. Like, it's like a Hamilton vibe.
No, it's there's another musical that Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote called In the Heights. Okay. He actually wrote it before Hamilton, but it's all about Washington Heights in New York, and the slums, and like the people who live in Washington Heights, which are primarily Colombian people. So it's very similar, like song structure and like type of music to Encanto. So fan-freaking-tastic. And if people, hardcore musical people out there, if I'm wrong, if it's not Colombia, it might be something a different nationality, and I apologize, but it's so good. It's so good. Go watch Encanto.
It's good.
7-foot frame writes along his back, and when he calls your name, it all fades to black. That song, like, I was just like, okay, it's cool. It's like a tango, and then that verse was like, whew, I'm on fire for this song. And now you listen to We Don't Talk About Bruno like 20 times a day. I listen to it at the gym probably every morning, man. So good.
It's a great meme of somebody like being finally relaxed and saying, oh, when you finally get We Don't Talk About Bruno out of your head, and then the next cut meme is someone kicking a door open. We don't talk about Bruno. No. It's like many times I'm driving in the car, like, okay, I guess we don't talk about. Why am I singing this song? Oh my gosh. And then you just walk around the house and you say one line, and then someone in the house repeats the next 3 lines after it, because everyone is in their head.
I basically live tweeted on volley to Darrin as I'm watching this movie for the first time ever. And I like going back and watching that cracks me up, because now I've watched it so many times that I've answered a lot of my questions. Because there's a couple things you miss. Like, you should go back and watch it again. But my favorite line at the beginning was I don't want to spoil anything, but when she's like, maybe being in denial is your superpower.
Yes.
The kids, so the comic relief of the kids.
There's a lot of
and that's why coffee's for adults.
Yep.
Or when he changes his head to being a baby and he yells, Mirabel! They're looking for her. Oh, that cracked me up too. Such a good movie. Go watch Encanto.
What else has happened in the last 3 weeks? I spoke at Christmas Eve. That was crazy.
Yeah, you're a pastor now. Have you been ordained yet?
No.
Does your denomination ordain?
Denomination. Well, we are. Is non-denominational a denomination?
It sure is.
So non-denom.
You're not. Does your non-denom ordain?
They do, and we ordain women. Because
that wasn't my question. I don't care about it.
I don't know how deep we're gonna go.
Unless you've like transitioned in the last 3 weeks, and that's something you need to tell me. Yes, I'm trans now, and they ordained me as a female pastor. Like, why were you going with that?
Stop! You're not stopping. Stop. Do less. You're doing too much. You're doing
better. Do better, but
do better. Don't go down that road. I'm just saying we do ordain, and we also do ordain women, because I also think that's backed up scripturally, but I'm not going down that road. Point of the story is, no, not ordained, and I'm okay with that. because
But now you should be, because now you've spoken from the stage as
that doesn't matter. People speak in front of the stage all the time.
Pastor Darrin.
I speak in front of the stage every single week.
This is true. Stand with us. Let's sing.
And that's your choice. Stand with us for prayer.
Oh, yay. You said something else that made me want to ask a question. Now I forgot what it was, because I went down a big rabbit hole. When you said do ordain, do you know what the preamble of the United States is?
What is a preamble?
To the Constitution. Did you not have to learn that? And we had to memorize it. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a perfect union, do ordain and establish.
Okay.
You said do it, and that's what I don't know. 7 foot frame. So long back.
I told one of my high school friends that I was a Republican.
Cricket.
And it didn't go over so well.
Really? Because they're all Gen Zers and the Republicans are mouth-breathing Trump supporters who are dumb and uneducated?
Mouth-breathing Trump supporters.
Not my personal view, but the view that's being painted on TikTok. So I could imagine why the Gen Zers,
Gen Zers
would automatically believe that all Trump supporters are uneducated mouth breathers.
It doesn't matter who you are at any point. If you are making any type of stereotypical judgments towards another individual, you are
Shame on you. Shame on you.
You were ignorant. The world and the people in it are way too complicated for to be labeled.
I had a conversation with my dad today, kind of about this, where I don't know how we got on the topic of politics, me and my dad. It was a very neutral conversation. It wasn't like lit up or anything. But I told my dad, I said, my only hope and prayer for this next presidential election is that we get 2 candidates that are worthy of a vote on. Like, I get that one leaned one way or the other. And then my dad literally just hit me with, yeah, well, I've been hoping for that for the last 30 years and it hasn't happened yet. And I was like, oh, so there's no hope.
Jeez.
Like, it's all politics. Like, it's all the parties are just putting up the people the party wants, not the people that the people want. And so unfortunately, I don't know if we will ever have 2 candidates, which is why I'm kind of for this whole movement of like no more parties. Like, I get that we have Republicans and Democrats, but I consider myself more technocratic, which I don't know if you and I have had that conversation yet about what the there is a political party. It's not very big. It's called the I don't remember what it completely, but essentially their core belief is that it doesn't matter your political opinions or which side, left or right, you lean. It's whoever is the right person for the job. So like, if we are trying to elect who should lead the Department of Agriculture, I'm going to put up 2 people from that field who have been in it forever, who can pass a test, and whoever got the highest score is who leads that department. So in the political arena, it would be like, I would take a military leader or somebody who has been a successful business owner and put those people up in front for the presidency. And it doesn't matter if they're left or right. It's who's the best person for the job.
Well, I think in doing so, I'd hope that the rest of that description falls under the one person who's in a presidential seat kind of thing, doesn't have power over 10 departments, but more specifically head department over the rest of them, where everyone, I mean, it's kind of what we do now anyway, but
and like, I wish we could create as a society core values of what we want to see in a president, someone who is morally upstanding. Like the things you want to see in a boss or a manager or a leader, because that's essentially all they're going to be doing is managing those departments. But then they're also the most powerful person in the world. Like, they are the commander in chief of our military. Like there's I don't know why we're getting into politics, but we're not even in an election year. So I just really want to see some good candidacies in my lifetime. Hopefully somebody that when they get up and speak, I'm like, oh, okay, that's who I'm voting for. Not a let's pick the lesser of 2 evils bull crap that's been going down.
I mean, watching Trump slay everybody because he's the smartest person in the world, and then watching Biden stumble over his words because he doesn't know where he is.
That is what my dad said. My dad said, are you celebrating January 6th? My dad asked me that question like that, and I was like, what's January 6th? The anniversary of the insurgency of the Capitol. And he was trolling. He wasn't like, but I'm like, people are actually gathering today to celebrate that?
Yeah.
Like it was violent. Like, yes, it had a political purpose, but so no, I'm not doing anything for January 6th.
Yeah.
Anyway, I changed the topic. What are we talking about now? It's what else has happened in the last 3 weeks.
We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk. I've been to. I kept saying that to Tiffany because the Angelos are moving and they bought a house and they were super excited about it. And I just kept being in the background singing, "We don't talk about moving, no, no." So anytime there's a topic, we don't talk about it. You just sing the Bruno song. But
that Bruno.
We don't talk about Trump, no, no, no. Or Biden. No, no, no. What are you looking forward to in 2022? Getting a dog?
I'm going to Disneyland in 1 month.
TFTI.
I already have a dog.
TFTI.
We're going solo.
TFTI.
There isn't one. We're going solo.
But that doesn't exclude me.
We're going solo. I said I wasn't going to bring family, wasn't going to whatever. I want to take me and my kids and my experience to go experience whatever that day is going to be without the chaos of the rest of the party that you're with, because
I am an exception. You would have so much fun with me.
I know that, and I have so much fun with everybody who comes or
no. Don't be political. Stop it, Trump.
Don't make this about you, is what I'm saying. Biden.
What if I just show up?
Then I can't control that.
Then we can go ride Rise of the Resistance because I really want to ride it.
We are going February, whatever.
Don't tell me the date or else I'll actually want to do it. February. And so will everybody else that's listening to the podcast. Like, look, Darrin. And so I really want to go to Disneyland right now. Like, I have a hankering to go.
It's been the longest.
Same.
The longest that I've never been.
We were gonna try to organize something for Sean, my roommate's birthday next month, but then he bought a dog. I told you that, right?
Yeah, you got a beagle.
He's getting a beagle. It comes on the 15th, so now he can't leave. He's so excited. He's been going to Petco like every other day to buy little gadgets and stuff. Like, I remember that before I brought Mac home. Like, I can't even begin to describe the amount of money I spent on Amazon just getting stuff for his arrival.
How fun! It's fun.
Yeah, you need a dog, a live one with a heartbeat.
Yeah. Okay. 10 years.
10 years. When your kid, when Lincoln is 6 and he can pick up dog poop, that's when you get a dog.
Maybe 5 or 6 years.
5 years is more realistic.
Sam
wants a dog.
Seeing the Baldwins get a dog, and that be the year, and the girls, and how
that was your catalyst. You didn't care when I brought my puppy over.
No, it was about the timeline. I mean, I just enjoy I don't have a house. So many things, Russell.
There are a lot of boxes.
There are milestones.
There are a lot of boxes.
Don't you worry. There is a dog coming somewhere along the line, because that'll be so much fun. And I love to beat on my dogs. But until then,
I'm sorry, what?
Eating the children.
What?
Huh?
Did you just say you like to beat on your dogs?
Yes, they are a lesser breed of humanity, and they're not good, like, of existence. So you just whip them into shape.
I am mortified at you right now.
You've never hit your dog?
Not in a million years.
You've never rubbed his nose into the carpet that he pissed in?
No, because I
his nose into the carpet across until it was bleeding and put him outside for a week. Okay, maybe I was raising my animals a little bit differently in Oregon.
Like, I'm not even doing this reaction for show. My heart is literally dropping out of my body right now. You don't treat animals that way.
They're lesser beings. They need to cooperate, or they just get sent off.
No, bro. Incorrect.
This is where if you have
I retract my previous statement. You are not allowed to have a dog.
So be it then.
No.
If you have a concern or a comment that you would like to express, you can find our page at Seasons Bro and Volley.
I am sending this video to PETA and making sure they come knock on your door.
There's no proof. Do
not get me started on training. And I'm sure you could express this as a father, that so many people probably gave you advice about how you should raise your children. And you said, nope, I'm going to do it my own way.
Yes,
and you've raised some pretty great
of those children.
There is a way that you can train your dog without being violent to it.
Yeah, I know. But there are better means too. So
My heart, it hurts for your future animal.
I will stop trolling this that much.
Okay.
And I don't have to worry about this for another 5 years. Again, if you have fallen for my hook, please express your concerns or comments on our volley.
I'm creating a new channel called Animal Safety.
You better not.
Safe space for animals.
Which will be great, because then I will tell you all the stories of in my adolescence how we abused all of our animals. Because we used to get our cat and spin it around in a helmet until we threw her off.
Fine, bull up all the cats.
Threw the cat off the.
Sorry, Lauren Gwen, listening.
I gotta go back to work. I got things I gotta do.
Wow, you timed that really well. We only got 42 seconds left.
42 seconds, which means a good closer. Y'all, if you're doing it, you're doing better than you think you are. So keep it up.
Amen. If you liked this podcast, make sure you subscribe. We are everywhere podcasts are posted. If you're listening to the audio version, you should go over to my YouTube channel, Real Life with Russell, and watch the video version. Because then you can see the heinous things that Darrin does in silence. And yeah. Nobody cares. Do better.
Nobody. We don't talk about Bruno.
Oh, no.